It's kind of like having your very own contact tracing app. You need to know when they came, what table they sat at, one person per table at least. If you can get more, of course, that's better. Our app handles the whole check-in function, as well as the ability to generate the reports to easily satisfy all the government and all the regulation. It's just so simple. So I'm going to check in to Sawbuck's Pub right now. And all I do is basically click the check-in button. Fantastic, I'm in. As I check in, this is automatically added to Sawbuck's database that I've checked in. I can actually be given my table number and I can enter it myself. Or you'll see this little scan table QR. So if your restaurant is actually putting the QR codes on the table, I can just click that button and enter my table number in once I've sat down.
The app shows that you're checked in.
This becomes your food ordering app, your food delivery app, your COVID tracing app. Let's go take a look, and if someone doesn't download the app, for how simple it is to have people check in.
We're inside Delivery Biz Connect, and I'm in the order check-in feature. If they didn't download the app, I'm able to enter them in the system. Now, Dennis, you just checked in using the app. So if I go and take a look at the dine-in customers right now at Sawbuck's, checked in from app, and there's Dennis Wilson, checked in from app. It shows the date, the time that you checked in. But if they don't have the app, you are able to manually check somebody in. You can ask for their phone number. There I am, and I can use the data. So it'll search by phone number, Dennis. It'll search by name. It'll search by email and bring up the record. And then all I have to do is click check in. I can add any notes. If I'm accompanying with a spouse, here's where I can put in the table number. If there's 5 in the party, if I had a spouse's name, any extra notes, sitting on the patio.
You can actually get the spouse's name without having to enter them as a second record.
That's right. Table number 14. We have this. Do you want to join our mailing list? But a great way to increase your sales is to ask them, hey, while I've got your information, do you want to be on our VIP newsletter?
So this is like a whole addition for your restaurant marketing, email marketing, SMS marketing, social media marketing.
Now you can reach out to them through SMS and email marketing. Sometimes it gets really busy and you haven't got a full-time hostess at the front. So some of our clients are manually data entering their customers. They're getting their name on a piece of paper with a pen and a paper, and they're entering them in manually that night or the next day. If you click on the Enter Time Manually button, you can literally pick the date and the time that they checked in, and then I can put the checkout time. And then I scroll down here, there's all the notes. Craig Peloquin sitting on the patio on table 14, and there's 5 people plus a spouse. See a little S there? That means 5 plus a spouse. As the host or the hostess, when I leave, I can call up the name, go back to the order check-in button. I start typing my name in again. There I am. Use the data. You're going to see it's red. Check me out.
And of course, the app user can just check themselves out, or we can actually geofence your location. Anyone who gets more than 50 meters or 150 feet away from your restaurant will automatically be checked out. We can actually have them set their end of day time to automatically check anyone else that's left. Being able to have your COVID tracing app works because our app is now your app. We know that it's a bunch of overhead at the end of the day. We know that staff is tired and grumpy and just wants to go home. You're still collecting the data that'll keep you regulation compliant. So here we are back in the app, and I am ready to go home. So you'll notice that I'm actually checked in as per the green little check-in box. So now if I just click that green little checkout thing, it comes back up and it says, great, you checked in 12 minutes ago, and I can say check out. So I've now checked out, and of course that leaves us with Craig showing us what happened.
Dennis was checked in from the app, and when I refresh the screen, you're going to see Dennis disappears because he's now checked out.
Now, Craig, why don't you bring me up and show the notes in my contact record that are left behind?
You can see checked in from app, check out.
At any time, you can know the full history of any customers. If they did actually click on that, I'm willing to be on your VIP updates list. You've got your restaurant marketing. It's really a restaurant CRM, customer relationship management. You can actually run your email marketing campaigns. You can run your SMS marketing campaigns or text message marketing campaigns. You can even get into some social media marketing stuff. Because of the government's regulations, you are now forced to collect their data, and with one simple question: would you like to jump on our VIP updates list? They say yes. And what have we found? 83%, when asked correctly at the right time, say absolutely. This is a way to prepare yourself. The coronavirus second wave could lead to another COVID-19 lockdown, meaning your restaurant could once again be shut down.
Right.
If you've been collecting 83 people a day's contact information that were okay with your update list, just imagine what you could do with a few thousand people between now and the coronavirus second wave. We literally could have thousands of people in our databases to then immediately convert to coming to do curbside pickup with us. Now they're coming in because you knew how to contact them. And so instead of them coming to you through Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats, and so at this point, because they've got all of this data, our clients are absolutely prepared, and you'll only be using the delivery apps for delivery, and you should have an immense amount more business than you did last time because you have the customer data to invite your people back. Everything you need to increase your sales and prepare for a coronavirus second wave, and in case that turns into a second COVID lockdown, you'd actually be prepared to ride through it and make money.